Tenor Project.
Hello and welcome back. Today's song is You're Devastating from Roberta, music by Jerome Kern, lyrics by Otto Harbach, and this was first performed in 1933. I'm just going to read everything that this book says about Roberta. The musical was adapted from Alice Stuart Miller's novel Gowns by Roberta, but in the end, the little plot that remained in the show seems to be a scant framework for some first-rate songs. Roberta is probably best remembered as the source for its most famous song, Smoke Gets in Your Eyes. Two film versions were made of the play, the first one in 1953 starring Irene Dunne, Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers. And that's all I got. That is everything. I'm going by the lyrics of You're Devastating. I'm assuming that this is sung by the main male lead in the story about how he is not worthy for his female love interest. The song is so short as well. Like, it can't even go on for like another verse and a chorus. It's just boop, there, does its bit, and then it goes. This is why we need to keep our history logged and easily accessible, because a lot of these older shows from the 1920s, 30s, even into the 40s and 50s, there was barely anything that I could find on these shows that I could find on the internet, which is really my only source for this type of thing. Old musicals like this should be preserved, even if they're not extremely popular. Which is why I like the Encores series of shows that basically take lesser known and older Broadway shows, get to perform them for a short time, but they usually do a cast recording. And it's those cast recordings that people will listen to and become familiar with these classic songs, and maybe even find a new hidden gem from the previous century of musical theatre. So good on you, Encores. Wish the West End could have a company like that. Not much else to say. This song has a bit more of my lower vocal range in it that I struggled with. It's short, so it's over and done with quickly. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope to see you for the next one.
When I think of who you are, what a gem true blue you are, 'tis then I realize how foolish I have been. How could I hope to win? For gems like you are set in rings that grace the of kings. You're devastating and so far above me, so think of mating I never could dare. You couldn't ever be lowly and love me. You're much too clever to care how I care. You were destined for purple-hued throne rooms. You were fashioned for princes to see. Still I keep dreaming of you in my own rooms, and there you whisper, I love you.